diesel. Don't look so excited over there. Wow, you're gonna bounce off the walls. You're gonna hurt yourself. Calm down, man. Calm down. Are you excited? We're gonna get rolling right away. You excited? You wanna go for a ride? Oh, I like those. Oh, this is nice. I don't know why he's just sitting there. Oh, morning. Good morning. Good morning 10 times, plus one more. Morning. And it is. Look where we are. What a good morning it is. We're at one of them rest area thingers in Quebec here. And, yep. That's all. We're about to get rolling. We've got a long couple of days ahead of us. 2,400 kilometers just to home. That's 24 hours of like, oh, that's way more than 24 hours. That's a long ways. It's a long ways. About 2.5 days of driving, or 2.25 days of driving. And then we got another day and a half or day and a bit from home yet to Edmonton. So let's see. Fighting off a sneeze here. 1 second. I don't think it's gonna go away. Don't you just hate that? It's just stuck right there. Action! Gesundheit. Wow. Oh, wow. Everything is so much more colorful now. Anyways, what were we saying? Okay, so 2.25 days to get home. 1.25 days to get to Edmonton from home. So, how many is that? 3.5 days. So let's say 4 days, including all traffic and everything. It's 4 days to get to where we're going. Across Canada, we're going from Quebec here all the way out to Alberta. So not exactly all the way across the country, but you get what I mean. Enough yip yapping and sneezing. Let's get going. All right, now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. We don't want to go on that highway in front of us. We want to go on the highway behind us. You'll see what I mean in a second, or a minute. You won't see much different in 1 second. You'll see. Off we go. Slippery in here.
Drive 100 meters, then enter roundabout.
There's a roundabout in the rest area, I know.
Take first exit on 40.
Mind blown. No, I'm not going on that. Why does Mandy want me to go back to Quebec City? No, I'm not going back to Quebec City. This is a yield sign. All right. 10-4. Another yield sign. Whole bunch of them here. That's why I don't like these roundabouts. Strange contraptions. Mandy wants us to go out that way. No. We want to get out of here. Excuse me. Can you get out of here, please? You have a yield sign, good sir, but you're not going to yield. Okay. All right. No point in having a yield sign then, there is there?
Exit right onto 140.
Now I have to yield. You never know who's supposed to yield. Yeah. Hate these roundabouts. Alright, here we go. Done a few laps for the day. This is auto road. Is this 20 or 40? It's one of the freeways here between Quebec and Montreal. It looks like it's going to be a great day to be a truck driver. I don't know. Looks great to me. It's a good day for a cruise. Ontario. Goodbye, Quebec. Au revoir. Hello, Ontario. It's good to be here. Good to be here. I still never get trumpets when I arrive anywhere, but in my mind, the trumpets are going off. those CDs for like France French. I think I could communicate well enough if I learned that French. I don't know. I gotta do something. I've sort of grown to like Quebec a little bit. You know, the only thing I don't like about it is the fact that I can't communicate, but that's not their fault. You know what I mean? I like the way they want to keep Quebec. I was talking about this the other day. When you go into Quebec, you know where you are. You know you are in Quebec. Because everybody there is Quebecois, or they're a Quebecer. They have this pride, this heritage, this unity that brings them together, you know? Like they all have that in common. They're different. And they want to keep it that way. I gotta respect them for that, you know? It's in the world we live in, it's hard to preserve a culture because it seems like the mainstream cultures and the mainstream everything else just override everything, you know? They just take over everything. Alright, so we are on the 417 here, headed towards Ottawa. We're actually almost in Ottawa, our nation's capital, where all the laws get made, good or bad. Bunch of politicians and stuff in this area. Look out! So this is like our Washington, D.C. We call it Ottawa. Just across the river is Gatineau, Quebec. So it's like right on the border of Ontario and Quebec. So it sort of merges English and French Canada into our capital. But the capital is on the Ontario side in Ottawa. According to me, anyway. And I'm still surprised how nobody likes to do the speed limit. Nice dry highway. Maybe this guy's limited to like 90. Maybe that's why. That's kilometers an hour. But I wonder if there's any money in driving dump truck, gravel truck and stuff. I mean, there's gotta be if people do it, right? How much money they make. How much money do you make, bud? No? Not gonna tell me? Fine. Apparently it's rude to ask. Yep, next stop, the capital. Capital is living up to its reputation of clogged with traffic. Seems like every big city in Canada cannot manage their traffic properly. It's like every city is like worse than LA. Maybe not that bad, but you know, LA's got some bad traffic from what I hear. I haven't been there in years. But for the size of these cities in Canada, I really don't think we should have such congestion problems. But again, what do I know? I'm just a truck driver. I just drive on the roads. There's only 1 million people in this city. Like Toronto, there's only one freeway going through the entire city. Except in Toronto, they do have that toll road, but it's a toll road, so no one uses it.
What's the point of having another highway if you're gonna put a toll on it? No one's gonna use it. They're all gonna use the free one. Like, duh. Oh well. That's why the 401 is always clogged up. And the 407, which is the toll road, is usually open because nobody wants to pay the toll. From what I heard, it's a ridiculous amount too. All right, here's a nice little northern Ontario town. The water tower says it's Cobden, Ontario. Nice little piece of history we're driving through here. What is rattling? Wow. You guys buy an old truck, just remember, everything always rattles. You'll fix one rattle and something else will start rattling. It ain't working right if it ain't rattling. I guess that was the town. Very nice. Don't blink, you'll miss it. It's a second gear town. You go through in third gear, you won't see it. Still looking for a place to stop. One thing about driving across Canada, there's not as many places to stop. In the States, there's a rest area every half hour. And in between those rest areas, there's a truck stop. In most areas. Not out here. This is the Wild West of trucking out here. Bunch of wild cowboy truckers up here, that's what I'm talking about. It's very, very old school. You got the 2-lane roads. You got these old truck stops that are all gravel parking lots with potholes so big you might tip your truck over if you put one tire in them, you know what I mean? That's what it is up here. I like it up here though, it's simpler. Down south I notice in the States everything is so regulated. Everything is by they suck all the joy out of life. I don't understand why trucking is so regulated. Why aren't other industries regulated? Why am I told how many hours I can work in a week? Why am I told when I have to take a reset? That's what doesn't make sense to me. Why are you telling me to take a weekend? What if I don't want to take a weekend? What about doctors, lawyers, convenience store workers, like any blue-collar worker, white-collar, anybody? How come if they want to work 7 days a week, nobody's stopping them? They work as much as they want to, as much as they can, as much as they need to. You know, after I drive 70 hours, I'm told I need a weekend. Which doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Nobody trusts anybody anymore. They punish everyone for the mistakes of the few. It's not right. What you gotta do is you gotta make the punishments more harsh and then punish those guys who are messing things up and leave the rest of us alone. Don't punish everybody for the few mistakes of some people. Take it or leave it, that's my thoughts. And yet another twilight. This is called twilight, right? When the sun is down and it's like this, right? You guys see that moon? Wow. There's the North Star. That can't be the North Star. That's not north. Are we facing north? No. There's a star. Maybe that's Mars or something, or a planet. I don't know. I don't even know if the camera will pick it up. We're still looking for a place to park. Diesel needs to go out. I need to go out. I need to make food. Why is there no parking anywhere here for trucks? I just want to stop and eat. I'm not sure what town this is that we're coming up to.
So you guys haven't seen my face all day. Must have been a good day for you. So we just stopped to eat here in Laurentian Hills, Ontario. There's a nice little, can you see it over there? Nice little, what's it called? Rolfton Motel Restaurant. Delicious food. Second time I've stopped here actually. I was looking for it this time because I was hungry. And so obviously I wanted somewhere to stop and eat, right? So saw this coming up. Make my way in there. I had a nice cheeseburger meal. All the works on it and everything. Oh, heart-stopping goodness. It was delicious. But we need to keep going because we still got about 7 hours to go before we can pull over into Flying J and Kapuskasing. So, without further ado, we need to get back on the road, guys. Sorry you haven't seen much of me today, but it's just been one of those days where it's been go, 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 go. And we slept pretty late, so it got dark fast. Those are my excuses. I got nothing better. And that is a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. There we go. So we made it to Kapuskasing, and that's what it looks like here. We're behind the Flying J. And we're gonna enjoy ourselves a good evening here. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I'm tired. It's been a long day. The days in Canada are always longer because there's, like I said, no places to stop. Nothing much to see except wilderness, which I'm not complaining about. I like. And windy, twisty roads and whatnot. So it takes a little bit more out of you. Plus, you can drive longer. So, anyways, guys, thank you again for joining me today. I already said that. Down below are links to past videos of mine. And I can see you, or you can see me, or whatever, tomorrow, anytime after 4 a.m. Central Time. The next vlog will be up. Don't forget to subscribe.